Go.
Welcome to the Southern Oracles Tarot. I'm the childlike Empress.
And I'm your friendly Oracle, Orin.
This reading is for Aquarius for January 2019. This is a general reading, which means it may or may not apply to your situation right now. So take the parts that do apply and let the rest fly. The cards have already been laid out to save time, and since we don't like long intros, let's get into it. Now, the spread that we're doing is the Celtic Cross.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So the Celtic Cross, the way that we work the channel is myself, the childlike Empress, and the Orin look at the spread, and then we both give our different interpretations about what we see. So for this particular spread, we did come to two different conclusions um, for this storyline. So I'm gonna let you start.
I'm going to start first because mine is, excuse me, it's a little different and it will not apply to everyone, but it's still something that I see, so I have to mention it here. Um, okay, there you go. Okay, from what I see a person moving away from their their childhood home, and they're moving away to become a star. I'm seeing LA, maybe to be an actress or an actor,
Right.
or maybe someone who wants to go to New York and wants to be on Broadway or something like that. I see an opportunity come knocking with this Wheel of Fortune over here, which I'd like to mention. You got the Wheel of Fortune and the Fortuna, which is the same card. So you got the Wheel of Fortune twice. So the opportunity has definitely come knocking. And you also have the Star card twice. So you definitely want to be a star. You want to take over the world. I see actress with her. To me, she's, a woman. It's the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands energy. So, was it Leo, Aries, Sagittarius? But more than that, I think it's just it's a passion. This is definitely a passion that's somewhere within you. I do see that you would, with the Two of Cups here, I do see you have to probably leave your family and friends behind in order to do so.
Yeah, because we have the Morte, which is like the death card. That's the end.
Yeah, and here's that Donna Maritata. She's the mother with a child. So either somebody's leaving their child behind in order to follow their dreams, or more than likely you're leaving your parents' home and you're following your dreams. I see also that you're probably not being completely honest. You might be telling them you're going there for a visit and you might not be planning on coming back. Or you're just not being honest about the reason that you're going.
Right, because we got the falsita and right in the middle to clarify this Seven of Cups.
You probably have told your friends, because I see this is a celebration between your friends.
Right.
But you haven't told, I don't think you've told your parents.
Yeah, and you're telling, even with the different cups, it almost is like you're telling different people different things, whatever they might want to hear.
Yeah. And I see here, this isn't, you feel like it's a calling for you. This is not some fly by night. This is a calling. So you want to take your chances. Press your luck. That's what I'm seeing.
And you got the World card too.
Oh, right. You're ready to take over the world. You're ready to take on the world.
Right.
I'd rather see it that way.
Yeah. It's a beautiful reading.
So it doesn't apply to everybody, but I know it makes you happy here. And there's a clarity with the Judgment and the Sun. Also, you have strength. So I think either you've been taming this part of yourself,
Yeah, that's good.
or you have the courage now to go after your dreams.
Yeah, that's good. So, of course, I see something totally different. For me, the story began to come together when I saw, again, the overall energy is judgment. So I saw this as somebody had to make a really big decision. that was going to change their life, but not necessarily in a negative or positive way. Just they had to make a decision that was going to change their life. I'm going to start with the heart of the matter, which is Six of Swords. I also saw someone leaving. That may be you. I see you as leaving something behind. Um, Now, with this Wheel of Fortune, I want to mention something that we haven't mentioned. You have 6 major arcana in your
Oh yeah,
reading. We were going to mention it, but you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 with the World.
the sun.
See the Sun 5, right? And the Star was 6. There's 6. And Judgment, sorry, 6. Yeah. So you've got 6 major arcana. So this decision that you made, I came to the conclusion that it was changing your world. It was life changing. Just like this spread that the Oren spoke about. But for me, this one had more to do with you had to leave things behind that weren't necessarily positive. I came to that conclusion because you've got, again, the Six of Swords. A woman is leaving something behind. What's behind her is the Wheel of Fortune. And so when I saw this spread, I thought of it as a cycle of life. Like you had been living life a certain way, or something was going on, a certain maybe repetitive pattern was going on in your life, or you've been stuck somewhere the same way for a while. And all of a sudden, I think the time was up. It's time for you to move on. And I came to that conclusion also because of the star.
Which is your card, Aquarius.
Yeah, the star is your card. So it could have been you holding yourself back. But the way that I see it in this reading, it honestly looked to me like an illusion because it was a blockage. If it had come upright, then I would have thought something different.
I can see that with her being led by the light of the moon.
Yeah.
He has a starlight, which starlight is beautiful, but you can't really see by it.
Right.
And then here's the confusion card here.
Right. So I got, the overall feeling I feel for what the situation was is somebody was leaving behind a cycle of life that was filled with a lot of illusions and confusion, of course, but a lot of illusion. When we clarified, for me, what I think was illusion, we got la alegría. I never can say it right. Okay, alegría. This card has to do with happiness, but not necessarily happiness of the heart. It just means maybe when somebody goes out and drinks and parties and
happiness
has
with
fun.
friends and family.
Yeah, but it's just not the heart happiness, like say the 10 of cups. This is just when you're out having fun. Then you've got the falsita that binds these 2 other cards together. So you've got happiness and fun and celebration, but you've got a lie. Something's not ringing true to you, or something's not honest, right? And then right next to it, you've got La Superbia, and that card means vanity. It has to do with something's not real. And that's where I kind of get this, what you're leaving behind, either you're leaving behind fake people, fake friends. It could be your family members. It could be a relationship, because we do have the 2 of Cups here in the advice. But I think it's more general, and I think you're just leaving around anything that doesn't truly make you happy, because where she's headed is towards the sun. So if you are around fake people, whether that be the people that you grew up with, or the people that you work with, or the people that you deal with on a day-to-day basis, and nobody seems genuine to you, you're ready to move out of that part of your life for something that's truly happy, something that truly makes you happy. I feel like you seeing yourself as the Queen of Wands confirms the way that I see it. I see that because you see yourself as somebody who wants to be happy. The Queen of Wands is joyful. She's playful. She's almost like, I feel like almost like you're leaving behind. The illusion could very well be that nobody even knows you. You know what I mean? Like
the real you.
The real you, right? You can't be yourself around whatever group of people or situation or environment that you're actually in. So I feel like what is going on is that, or the cards are pulling me to say that you're leaving that behind. You're leaving it to be your most authentic self. That, again, is going on with that Queen of Wands. She is independent, but she's also herself. And you're going to accept her for who she is. There is no mask, you know? And I think that's just, she's happy with who she is. And the environment around you is the 9 of Pentacles. So again, a woman who is secure, but also independent. She has everything that she needs around her. And that includes a good environment, because what she has around her, she surrounds herself with the things that makes her happy. You know, the garden and the abundance and the flowers all represent that inner happiness. Now, when we got the 2 of Cups, I was like, okay, well, what could that mean? Because I'm overwhelmingly getting the sense that the person in this spread, whoever this relates to, and I think that it's you, Aquarius, is going to be off on their own. They're going to want to be on their own. So then we had the 2 of Cups here as kind of like the advice. Could be your fear, could be your advice. And we got the Morte and the Donna Maritata, and I read it almost exactly the same way as the Orin did. You have to leave behind friends and family. That's what the universe is kind of saying, that the advice is you're going to have to let go of people that you were close to. You see this child is
In
kind
order
of
to
like,
grow up.
yeah, in order for you to become this grown woman. I
Yeah.
literally heard in my head, I'm a grown woman. I could do whatever I want. So maybe you just couldn't be your authentic self with the people that you were around. You just
Or
couldn't
they
be
always treat you like a kid.
a child. I
Yeah,
literally,
you're sitting at the kiddie table.
because I see this little baby kind of like holding on to their mama, looking up to her. You couldn't be the woman that you needed to be around these people. So for whatever reason, you have to leave that behind. That's where the Two of Cups is coming in. And I think, again, this is for me because you got the Strength card here in the world. They both have a similar stance. Body forward, chest up. You want to see what the world has to offer you, but you want to be yourself. I think even maybe it's a similar vein, but different storylines. Maybe some Aquariuses are in the way that they're going to find their world is they're becoming celebrities because that's what's in them. Maybe for others of you, you're finding your own independence and your own inner power, your own inner strength to stand on your own because at one point you weren't able to. But I also see there are some undertones. Maybe the people that you were around, just to mention this because I did see this, had drinking problems. I really see that, especially with the illusion, with the drinking with family and friends, with the Seven of Cups, with the vanity and the lies. It seems fun, but it wasn't really fun. So maybe you were around people who might have been slightly dysfunctional, and you left. And this is just a deviation of that storyline, but not really. It's just a continuation for healing. Maybe the people you were around put you in a place or made you become a person that you didn't like. For whatever reason that you left them behind, I'm just saying I see that as an undertone as well. You left to heal yourself and to become a better version of you. And obviously you're going to be successful. You got the star here. You will succeed if you're trying to become clean from some type of substance abuse. You will become successful from what we can see from the cards, as long as you stand in your own power again. Be strong, maybe kind of limit the amount of people that you're around, be very careful with your circle. But that's what I see with this reading. It's very much about somebody trying to find a better life for themselves, but by eliminating negative influences that, could pull them back into something that
and if you notice the woman in the nine, this is almost like a guard.
Yep.
She always has a shield up.
Yeah.
It's only people allowed in her garden is the people who bring her peace. This is like a peace of mind card for me.
Yes, actually, very true. She doesn't let any negative influences help her.
She's got birds and butterflies and flowers, but
and bugs. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And think about the Queen of Wands too. She's optimistic and hopeful. So maybe these people, again, with the Falsita and the La Alegria and the Superbia, they seemed like they were fun, but they were really negative. Maybe, again, they did negative things like they were drinking or into substances. Maybe, they did things that just weren't helpful. But this person is positive. So when we go back to the Nine of Pentacles, it is advising you to keep positive people in your circle. Of course, limit it. Be guarded. But stay positive. Keep that positive mindset so that you don't end up falling back into this negative frame of mind or around these negative people. That doesn't mean that they're your family. They could easily be your friends or whatever. But your circle. It's time for you to get a new circle, and the universe is definitely backing you on that if you're ready. But yeah, that's what I got.
And if going back to situation one, your friends may not be as happy for you as they claim they are.
Oh, true. Nice one. Nice. Yeah, right. You're like, oh, we're so happy. No,
yeah.
Pretending, right?
Yeah,
no, we're not. We're not really happy for you, right? So we always want to give the signs honorable mention for those of you who care about such things.
So we start off with the Judgment, which is the Scorpio card. Strength, which is Leo. Here's your card, Aquarius.
Yep, I'm covering your reading.
The Wheel of Fortune, is that anything?
I think it isn't anything in this deck, so we won't.
The Sun, which is Leo.
Yeah.
And is that it? The Queen of Wands, which
Aries,
is Leo Sagittarius.
So you could have been dealing with the Leo. And of course, you show up in your own reading
twice.
Yeah, you guys
luck.
show up here as overall for the general energy, and you also show up here. That is what can help or hinder you. So you guys got this. So that's about all the messages that I have. Did you see anything else?
No.
Okay, well, if you guys resonated with this scenario or the other scenario, please like, share, and subscribe. Also, we encourage different perspectives, so please share how the cards and the energies appear to you in the comments section below. And until next time, then, take care.
Bye.